Many musicians will agree that being a percussionist is the most physically demanding job a musician can have. The coordination a percussionist must obtain and the ability to hold a band together comes with a lot of pressure. I praise the drummers who have made a career out of being a working musician. It's a tough job to keep. But the journey every drummer takes must start somewhere. As an instrumental performance major at Columbia College, and specifically concentrating in percussion, I have gotten some insight into the developmental process of becoming a true musician as I have taken the next step into becoming a drummer for hire. A lot of stress nowadays has been put on developing the proper technique in the world of drummers. YouTube is riddled with videos of people trying to teach some cure-all techniques that drummers should develop to enhance their technique and endurance as a player.
Hi guys, welcome to another video lesson here from Raw Studios in Halifax. Today I'm going to talk about the molar technique. Now the molar technique is something that we use and I teach a lot to my students from all over the UK to develop speed and power by using less effort.
We are bombarded with hundreds of low-quality videos of youngsters banging on a practice pad as fast as they can, and for as long as they are able to do so. These videos are usually a demonstration of speed and all the endurance they've built up in practicing this technique. But I have to ask, how does this hold any musical merit? Sure, it can be impressive, but is that really what they want to achieve? These kids look at the drummers they love, play music that they enjoy listening to, and aspire to be them one day. Do they think playing single-stroke rolls as fast as they can is really going to achieve anything musically? There are two sides to being a seasoned drummer, being technically proficient and being musically sound. But what does it mean to be musically sound? Here we have one of my favorite drummers, Jojo Mayer, playing the same thing as the kid in the video was, but in a much more musical sense. It's not only that he's playing it on a drum now, but he has a whole different attitude to his playing. The way he articulates the beat, and sometimes accents some others, gives it a lot more musicality. He is a very musical drummer, and this is how I would describe musical drumming. Rudiments are the basic ideas and templates of stickings that are to be applied in a musical way. Knowing your rudiments is paramount in being a creative drummer, as they will inspire you to use them as you like on applying them wherever, be it drum kit, marching snare, or in an orchestral setting. But what good does it do you if your only goal is to learn how to play them as fast as possible? Sadly, this seems to be the case amongst young drummers, that whenever they learn a new idea, their first instinct is to play it as fast as they can. These rudiments should be used to discover new ways to express yourself on your instrument, not to impress. If that is your intent, it is a dishonest one, and will never do as much impact as a truly musical expression.
I'll be demonstrating different rudiments, hybrid rudiments, compound stickings, and patterns, and then later applying many of them to the drum set using different orchestrations, note rates, and various applications. This may all seem a bit technical, but these are the building blocks for ideas to be used in a musical fashion on the drum set. The main message is to take these rudiments that you sit there on a pad going, and put them on the drum set and try to orchestrate them in different ways. Use your imagination, use your creativity, and just let it run wild and have fun exploring what you can come up with.
It's a shame that a lot more stress is being put on the technical side of students playing rather than the musical side, or a balance between the two. Now, musicality is sort of a conceptual idea simply because it is not something that you can learn, but rather must be obtained by experience. In my 10 years of playing, it seems more common for me to hear from teachers that I should be developing a technique of playing in one manner or another, rather than learning how to play it and how to play it well. There's a difference between just playing something and playing it with a lot of heart and soul. Todd Zuckerman is one of my favorite drummers. His DVD is the first one I have owned that tries to tackle teaching students to be more musical rather than speedy and efficient with their playing. I envy his ambitious approach to teaching and hope to see more of it. This would, in turn, produce a lot more sound musicians rather than speedy show-offs. It really can better the drumming community and the future of music.